Right, hello, and welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic bloody day, wherever you are in the world. Alex, thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate it, mate. Today we're going to be playing some Red Dead Redemption, which just got, released onto PC after who knows how many years, and like I think it kind of remastered state. Anyway, just like most people, this is a game series that I greatly enjoy, so we're going to be jumping into this and shooting people. Yeah, we're just going to be doing it on normal as well. How's life and things, Alex? Hope you're well. Save cannot be found? Well, that's not surprising. Create a new save game, yes. There he is. Unarmed and surrounded by Pinkertons. Love it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this, not gonna lie. I think those Pinkertons are going to see someone with some magic cards. Oh.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization.
I don't think so, Alex. I don't. No.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Well, I do remember the overall story. There's a lot of the small parts I do not remember. It's been over a decade since I last played this.
Communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like
Oh
animals.
my god, innocence and a savage. Ugh. Give me a gun so I can shoot him for being stupid.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only
Fly?
angels
Unbelievable.
can fly, Jenny.
That's heresy.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family.
I don't want to be judgmental, but let me be judgmental real quick.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that
The game's looking great, by the way.
Spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs.
You should only ask me, Jenny. How about we go and take a private confessional, Jenny? Ooh. The running's a little goofy. Ooh. Hey! Freaking uncle.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
Wait, isn't that uncle?
Jake, your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
It's not. I'm wrong. Just ignore me.
Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Dude rocking on that piano.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Austin.
You sure about that?
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
I wish I was dead.
I'm.
Let's go.
Okay, gotta tap it.
Whoa!
You gotta be careful with horses and trains. That's how I lost my best horse in Red Dead 2.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now.
That's how I lost Koki.
Folks say it was built
My heart was
during the
broken.
Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or
Find
maybe
the
they got
Indians.
tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most straight back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Mm.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female
That's such a
company,
tiny train.
you
You're
can
a
do
tiny
lot worse
train.
than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even...
This guy really does remind me of Uncle.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Tried to turn my camera. Look at him.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
That's right. It's none of your business. Not gonna stop him from prying, though.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston,
Oh,
those
coyotes.
coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
We're gonna roll up nice and slow like. Housekeeping.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
Well, you are an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
I mean, I wouldn't want to follow Dutch anyway. The guy proved himself time and time again. He was not worth following. Well, that looks comfy.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss.
Where's my hat?
See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay. Is this Arthur's hat we're still wearing? Okay. I need to learn what the button for holstering is. Take cover Q. That's an awkward button. I have to change that later, but anyway. He's still holding his side? I wonder why. Bam.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Blimey, Riley. That snuck up on me.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm
Whoa.
happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Fair but rude.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
I mean, we used to own our own ranch. What do you mean?
Come on!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient.
Yeah, first word, liquor. That's an essential.
Store before.
Tobacco. The whole just being able to hold left shift and it
Here's the
matches
corral.
you to
This one's for the horses.
your companion.
What do you
It's
I'm no expert, but it certainly
a
looks
small
like
but such a great
corral.
feature.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Fair? But again, my first impression was me lying in the dirt.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed.
Though technically you were on the train.
Finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Fair?
Come on, boys. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use
Those bandages need to be changed.
Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Also, shouldn't the bandages be on the inside of my clothing?
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
That is something I usually try and avoid.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa there!
Oh.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Take that, you little thief! Good shot. Nice. You got one. That's it. Kill those little varmints.
Hope Aaron's not here watching this.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
Let me get off. Can I skin them? I mean, rabbit pie and whatnot. No? I was trying to tie up my horse to the thing, but apparently that button wasn't working, so I just
There's
normal
still a ways
dismount.
to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Coyotes.
Coyotes, get those pests before they scare the livestock. Yes, we got one. Yeah, come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
That should calm you down.
That's it, damn coyotes. That was the last of the coyotes.
I mean, you lost 2 chickens. Could have been worse. Oh, are we really not gonna skin these dudes?
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure.
Cheers.
Don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Keep thinking of Seth MacFarlane each time I hear a name. I think of A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Say what you like about Drew McFarland, but he raised a proper...
Alright, let's take a kip.
Come on.
Look at the baby Doge.
Slow up.
Oh, Mr. Marston.
Don't we
How
knock?
are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Nice to see you, ma'am. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's pick up the pace.
Not today, lady.
Let's go. You're lucky I'm being a gentleman.
I have got you now.
Do you?
Let's go.
Doesn't seem like it.
Giddy up. You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
Oh shit, why wouldn't you turn? Hold, okay. Horse, I don't know how we managed to get up here, but Jesus Christ, get me down.